Well, good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Sharice Gibson.
And I'm Katie Moore. As we near 3 weeks since 10 inmates boldly escaped from Orleans Justice Center, the question remains, where are the last two?
Well, Derrick Groves and Antoine Massey have yet to be arrested. Law enforcement thought they were on to one of them after a video of the man who claims to be Massey led officials to a home in the 7th Ward.
But with no escapee arrests since last week, Alyssa Curtis spoke with a fugitive recovery expert about where the last two might be.
They ran through the cracks of a jail that was supposed to hold them in. Now, nearly 3 weeks later, two fugitives are still on the run. President of the National Association of Fugitive Recovery Agents, Chuck Jordan, sees escapes often, but this one stunned him.
It's just an incredible security lapse.
And city leaders seem to agree. City council's weighing whether they should hand Sheriff Hudson more than $1 million she says is needed to fix the jail.
She has plenty of money already available to be able to cover these expenses.
As they make a decision, the focus remains on finding Antoine Massey and Derrick Groves, the task seeming to be harder than finding the other 8. The first 5 caught didn't get far.
I think it was more of an opportunistic escape. I don't think there was a whole lot of planning that went into it, at least not by all 10.
A video posted to Instagram of a man claiming to be Massey
asking for help from the world
led law enforcement to a home in the 7th Ward. When they got there, Massey wasn't there, but they say some of his clothes were left behind. So where to next? Jordan says Massey probably isn't far, but Groves could be anywhere.
He might be a little bit more careful, and he may have some, friends or relatives from outside the area that he was able to use as a resource. So there's a decent possibility that he's not around. But the other guy posted on social media. Wouldn't surprise me if he's, within a half mile of the jail.
With the 3-week mark quickly approaching, elected officials seemingly want Groves and Massey back in custody expeditiously.
If you want to plead your innocence, like Colonel Hodges says, there's a court of law that's designed to be able to do that.
Jordan says it's likely getting harder.
There's a decent chance that they might be able to stay on the run for several months.
But says eventually it's only a matter of time before they slip up. In New Orleans, Alyssa Curtis, WWL Louisiana.
Tonight, for the first time since the escape, we're hearing from a relative of one of the escapees. Lenton Van Buren was awaiting trial for second-degree murder when he escaped. He was recaptured in Baton Rouge. His mother tells us she was able to have a conversation with her son today, but instead of a call from the Orleans Justice Center, she spoke with him at Angola Prison.
It's very overwhelming. I didn't think I'd ever be on the news for my son. Of course, I don't condone him, breaking out of jail, but at the end of the day, he's still my child.
In an exclusive interview, Van Buren's mother spoke with Eleanor Tabone. See that story at 6. Here's another look at those 2 inmates who are still on the run tonight. Derrick Groves is a convicted killer awaiting sentencing. Massey was awaiting trial for armed robbery and aggravated assault. The last time law enforcement captured an escapee was back on Memorial Day. You can find information on how to submit a tip to help catch them on our website, WWLTV.com.